What's up, Dad Crew? Turn off Baby Shark. I know you're tired of watching that. Let's go check out the Kizer Deckhand. Let's take it to the bench top. What's up, everyone? We're back on the bench top. We're checking out the Kizer Deckhand. This is an awesome knife. At first, I thought I had some flaws with it, but then it all kind of made sense once I started using it. So let's check it out first before I start complaining about it and then tell you what I actually love about it. But it's the sheepfoot style blade, D2 steel. Comes in black or a natural tumbled finish. You can almost see the tumble textured on this knife still. Comes in this like blue jean micarta with the G10 layer on the scales. Full ting, obviously, as you can see. Lanyard hole. Just got 2 bolts, so it's super easy to take care of. It's got the little deckhand emblem. Designer emblem, I think. But this is an awesome knife. It cuts great. It carries great. The only thing bad about this knife is the sheath. It is terrible. This thing's garbage. They did do some cool things. They put a little hole in the bottom of it, you know, to let some water out, so that's kind of cool. They were thinking about some stuff, but besides that, maybe they just ran out of money for this production model, what they were trying to get under, but it just kind of seems haphazard put together. But let's get back to the knife for a sec before I venture off into nowhere land talking about that thing. But it's a great knife. It fits in the, it's a small knife. It's not a big knife at all. It fits in the hand. You can see you can put your whole hand all the way up. You can even use your finger to guide your cuts. If you're doing some crazy circular cuts or stuff like that, you know, some rounded cuts. Great for chopping. Draw cuts all day. Draw cuts all day. That might have to be my new saying. What's the name? Has pinch grip all day, tri-state. I'm going to do draw cuts all day. But the overall length is 6.33. That's what they're saying on their website. The overall blade length is 2.94. The blade thickness is 3.2 millimeters. It's a nice thick blade. This thing's got some chunk to it. You can definitely do some chopping if you wanted to. It's got a nice weight to it in the hand. It's 3.7 ounces. But it doesn't feel as heavy as that because you can just control it so easily with your finger. Now, when I first got it, I was like, oh, man. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is Tyler Barnes, if I can read. Sorry about that. Tyler Barnes. I just can't read. But, so it's his design. It's nice. It is a beautiful knife. I love this design. Like I said, when I first got it, I was bitching. The jipping, it has jipping all the way to about right here. I don't know if you can pick that up, so I'll just kind of mark it. Yeah, you can see right there. And I was like, oh man, I wish I would have put the jipping all the way up because that's where your thumb kind of wants to ride right there. But after using it for a couple weeks, I realized it's nice having that like that because it gives you the option to either have a nice smooth surface if you need that, if you want to keep your thumb comfortable, and if you're getting into something a little bit, nasty cut or doing some finer work that you want to be a little more detailed on for some reason and you want to get back a little, you can get right on that jipping. There you go, trying to get that jipping in. So it gives you a nice little jipping, no jipping option. And you can get real up like this if you got some super fine work. Doing some stuff like that, using your finger as a guide. So it's cool. I love this knife. It's a great chopper. Like I said, it feels super thick, so I wouldn't mind shoving this into some wood or cutting maybe on a sketchy surface, I think it's going to handle it well. And it's D2, so it's going to, it's going to sharpen up whatever you do to it. So all in all, it's a pretty great knife. So let's talk about this thing. So the knife usually hovers around that $50 mark. And that's a pretty decent price if this was great. I bought this on sale. I think I only paid like 35 bucks for it. It was one of those crazy Kizer sales through Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Plus I had like 10% off for Smoky Mountain Knife Works, so I got even more off. So it definitely was a budget grab, kind of right place, right time kind of thing. And I'm glad I did it. It's worth it. But this thing, oh, terrible. It's only outside the waistband carry. When you carry it outside the waistband, this kind of flops around because the knife does have some weight to it. So this just kind of flops around everywhere unless your belt perfectly is like that size, and that's a wide belt. Mine definitely had some trouble with it. What else didn't I like about it? Like, I just wish they have so many other good sheaths on some of their fixed blades. I wish they just would have done one of those with like a multi-clip design. I mean, they could even use this taco design if they wanted to, but this weird little clip that kind of puts it center mass, I mean, it kind of rides back like that too. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of good if you're holding it in your belt. You can just grab it like this. It kind of sits back like that. Which the only thing that sucks about that is because there's no real thumb ramp when you're trying to, it's kind of a weird angle for your wrist, I found. So I wish they would have taken some of this plastic and almost kind of made it thinner here and kind of made like a little ramp right here and kind of have that the same placement as the clip. So it kind of just sits perfectly in the pocket. That would have been cool, multi-clip like that. Or even one of those the clips where you can, it's like a full clip like this, and it's still pass through, so you can put your belt pass through it, but then you can just pull the clip and actually put it in your waistband like this. Well, can't think of the word here.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I was having trouble thinking of that word. I had to come back, had to give myself a break. Appendix carry. So yeah, the clip that's the wide ones where you can do appendix carry or turn it this way and pass the belt through would be nice. But besides that, this is a cool little knife. Like I said, I don't know about the $50 range. If you can get it for around that $35, $40 range, this is a fun, perfect knife to pick up. Like I said, it's fun. I've used it a bunch in my pocket. You find ways to pull this thing out. Because it's so small, you can use it for all your normal tasks and not feel like a weirdo pulling out some giant machete in the middle of your workplace or stuff like that. As you can see, it's razor sharp. It's putting little notches in the wood. And that's after using it for a while, and I haven't sharpened it yet at all. So, yeah, all in all, great little knife. Like I said, if you can get it on sale, it's a pickup for me. Dad approved. Later, guys. What's up, everyone? We're back at the liquor cabinet, doing some final thoughts, some things I missed. Forgot to talk about the hardware on it. It's kind of a weird bolt. It's got a T6 or maybe even a T7. I couldn't even figure it out. The T6 was kind of loose, but the T7 kind of fit in there tight. I don't know. So it's one of those, but it's really a 2mm Allen, which I thought was weird at first. I thought, why didn't you just put a big T8 on there? You got the space with such a big bolt face. They should just put a T8, but I guess in hindsight, I'd probably have a 2mm in the middle of the ocean, or on a boat somewhere, or on the farm. I'd probably have access to a 2mm before I had access to a T6. So that's, in hindsight, that's kind of cool. And just taking that a step further, I just wish they would have put a 4mm, or if it's that big, I'm pretty sure that you could fit a really nice flat 6 in there. That would have been kind of cool, something different. I mean, I guess it would have added a lot more weight, but so even if you just switch to a 4mm. It's probably a little bit better so it doesn't strip out as much, especially in the field. But besides that, like I said, if you can get this knife on sale, I would definitely pick it up. It's a fun little knife. Definitely if you want something that you can grasp in your whole hand. I mean, the thing pretty much disappears if you hold it like that. So it's a cool knife. Definitely needs some work on the sheath. I hope they come out with a version 2, maybe with a better sheath and maybe some different handle options. That would be pretty sweet. So yeah, all in all, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.